I'm sitting here talking to Angel about being an adult. What's good, y'all? I'm Alani Appleton. I am Alani Appleton. No, I am the Alani Appleton. Yeah. I'm a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, reposting videos with your network so that our community can grow. I look sophisticated this evening, don't I? I look like I wrapped a blanket around my throat because I have my nightgown on and I don't want you to see. Perspective. So I'm sitting here and I'm talking to Angel and she's saying how she can't wait to be an adult. She said how adults are telling her, you need to slow down, enjoy being a kid. And I'm just like, yeah. Well, first she said on TV, they make it look so much fun and easy to be an adult. And I cut her off and I was like, dear, you have real life adults in the house with you. Please don't ever base the adult experience off of television when you got two adults right here to base what being an adult looks like. Do we make this look easy? And she said no, and I know that it's not easy. You didn't let me finish. I was like, okay, good, because please do not fall under that illusion. Then she goes on to say that adults tell her, being an adult is difficult and, all the trials and tribulations of being an adult. And typically I would be on board. But I was like, yo, don't let nobody tell you what the adult experience is. If you're excited about it, create the life to be excited about. I was like, you got it all planned out. You want to, you're creating your life. So all these people out here telling you, being an adult is all of this. What does their life look like? Like, what are they doing with their life? Real talk. Even me. Like, you're telling me what the adult experience is based on the what that you've done with your life? I'm good because I got plans. See, a lot of us failed to plan. Our plan was based on someone else's plan. When we do not allow our children to hold their own plans, sometimes things go awry, but Angel has plans. So then she tells me, she wants to be a family and law attorney. And so all she really has to worry about is, dividing the custody, all those different things. I was like, no, actually, you're going to be dealing with children. So you have to keep that in mind. These children's lives matter. And so then I started telling her, I was like, I don't want you to ever forget what it's like to be a child. Everything that I've done to you that made you feel sadness, that made you feel anger, that made you feel joy, that made you feel pain, that made you feel depressed, that made you feel not special, that made you feel all those things. I want you to remember those things, because when you are representing these children and when you are raising these children, you are raising these children with that in the back of your mind. Because what we're doing as parents is somewhere between our childhood and becoming a parent, we forget all the promises that we made ourselves. All the things that we said, I will never do this to my kids. We have now become adults who somehow there's a veil that goes down and we forget all of those promises and we start inflicting the same trauma onto our children. So I want my daughter to remember those things. I don't want her to remember those things to use them as weapons against herself or weapons against me. I want her to remember those things so that she can not have to misstep and try to stumble and fumble over her own children. She knows what it feels to be emotionally deprived. Angel sitting here saying, wow, Mom, you're admitting these things on camera and things I told you in videos before. If I say something, it may not be. Everything is typically derived from my own family experience. But those of you who know me, I can sit here and look at this water bottle and pull a lesson from it. So my family is the blueprint or the classroom, but the lessons are wherever they take us. So the things that I'm saying, yes, I know that I have left Angel out here and I'm atoning for it. But the things that I'm saying aren't necessarily things that Angel has experienced. I can't speak for Angel. I don't know what her experience is. But I know the errors and missteps that I've made as a parent, and I know other missteps and errors that other parents have made. And these are the things. And they don't even have to be in the negative. They could be, I kept you too busy. You didn't have enough time to get to know yourself. And having a kid that's busy with activity and sport is a good thing. You know, so it doesn't always have to be negative, but it's how it impacts the child. These kids do anything to get in this video. They gonna get in the background, they gonna get in the foreground, they gonna get somewhere. This little boy done ran in my room talking about, I gotta go pee, all the way with the theatrics, and then gonna just come back around, just walking nonchalantly. So he came in here where he was like, what? And this is the 4-year-old, and he's thinking at this capacity. See, you finally got on camera. He was like, what can I do to get into this video? What can I do? He was like, go to the bathroom. And that's what this little crapper did. Man, I don't know if I'm upset or impressed. But anyway, what I was saying was, as long as our children can use, as long as we can use our trauma to help fuel us and to help us from making the missteps. Oh, you caught him?
Yeah.
Aw, shoot, what you gonna do with him?
I'm gonna make him go to the end so I can crush him.
You're gonna crush him. Damn, you lost him. Man. Fumbled the bag. It was a fly.
He just flew at me.
He flew, he went down. Yeah, we ain't saving flies around here no more. I tried. I respect them, but the flies that are in my house are very loud buzzing. And I'm hard of hearing, and I still hear the motherfuckers like loud and clear, and they like to fly by my ears. Like they're like, zoom, let you know I'm here. But yeah, I know you here. And then when they fly head first into the window, and it's the thuds, and I'm trying to do me, and all I hear is thud, 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 thud.
Something came out of the booty mouth.
I kill them. Sorry. And you're disgusting and so unnecessary. She just told her brother that he smells like a dog. And I was like, that's the equivalent of the kids at school telling you you stink. So she apologized. And I was just like, you can't not see how you do the exact same things that people do to you that you don't like. And that's the same with remaining. Ooh, you see how I wrap that back together? Nice little bow. Go ahead, Lonnie. You know, that's the same thing. We're remembering being a child. And if you can use that instead of the trauma, instead of resting in the trauma, because we like to rest in the trauma. We like to be victims. It feels warm and fuzzy. Victimhood feels warm and fuzzy. I get it. I've been there. But if we could stop internalizing things as trauma, and Lord, he's not the problem. You saying stop, stop, don't in the back of my video is the problem. Go wash your hands, Kaden.
He's touching me.
I understand what he's doing. Stop!
Guts.
This is my life, y'all. Like, the fuck? We really need cameras trained on us 24 hours because it's just ridiculous. Well, then go to the bathroom, boy. Now he doing twirl. But if we could stop living in a place of trauma and actually taking those experiences that we feel altered us and traumatized us and keep us stuck, if we can stop using that as a reason to remain stuck and actually use that as fuel to move forward and knowingly and purposefully. I told him to leave, so he has jammed his foot in the bottom of the door like a door jam, and he's like, can't close the door because his foot's in the way. And he's like, get out! These behind the scenes, like, this is what I really be dealing with trying to film a video. Boy, I said shut my door. And so he shut my door, opened it back up a little bit. In conclusion, if we could use our trauma as fuel to help us raise the next generation, instead of being stuck in it, using it to purposefully move through our lives. We experience it for a reason. God did not grant us these experiences to remain stuck in them. So how can we purposefully move forward and advise our children that I know that I've misstepped? I need you to use that as fuel.